Hi, I'm Beau, EuDaly, and today I'll be informing you about one of my favorite hobbies, turkey hunting. Every spring, many hunters enjoy rising early and hearing the unmistakable sound of gobbling turkey. From the beautiful and unique bird to the perfect spring morning, turkey hunting provides unforgettable memories with friends and family. Because of this, I love turkey hunting due to the unique and challenging skills required as well as the ability to contribute to conservation efforts as a hunter. So, how do you turkey hunt is the first step to knowing this. Well, you have to rise early, probably an hour or two before sunrise, which here in Missouri is usually 4 or 5 in the morning, which also requires a lot of coffee from me. Secondly, you have to know what to do. So you get to your site, your hunting site, and most of the time you listen for a turkey to gobble. And then you start to know where to go and how to go about that. After you know where the birds are, usually you have a decoy. An example, this is a female hen turkey. Basically, turkey hunting is you're trying to get the male turkey to think that he's going to come in and mate the female turkey. So you're acting like a female turkey, and you also have a call. This is why it is challenging and it requires a unique amount of skills for the calling. There's lots of different kinds of calls. This is a mouth call. I'm just going to do a little demonstration here. Short little sound there, but if you do that with the right tone and the right amount, the male turkey often thinks that the female turkey is ready to mate. So that's what you're doing. You're trying to trick the male turkey to think that he's going to get to mate with the female. Secondly, why do I love to hunt? The reason I love to hunt is being in nature is one of them. Whether you shoot a bird or you don't, it's fun just to be outdoors and be able to do that and do something you love while being outdoors. The chase. It's fun, it's exciting, it creates lots of memories, and it's a really fun cat and mouse game, especially with turkey hunting. It's unique because you're calling at the animal, and it's also calling back to you, and it's just a unique way to hunt. Lastly, conservation. So in the 1840s, there was 250,000 turkeys in Missouri, and due to overhunting, in the 1900s there was only 3,000 birds left. So the hunting was halted from 1900 to 1957. This is all according to the Conservation of Missouri Department. And from those 57 years, hunters and conservationists together did a lot of relocating of birds, taking tame birds and putting them in the wild, mating captive birds and putting their babies out in the wild also. And from those 3,000 birds, we now have 450,000 turkeys in the state of Missouri. And that's according to realtreehunting.com. So that's another reason why I love to turkey hunt, because as funny as it sounds, killing a turkey is also part of conservation, because you have to maintain a healthy population of turkeys, or else you have too many birds and you have an unhealthy amount of turkeys, which in turn turns to an unhealthy population of turkeys with diseases and not healthy birds because there's not enough food for them. And then lastly, there is a lot of rules and regulations with turkey hunting. First, in the spring, each turkey has to have a beard. Whether it's a hen or a gobbler, a tom, it has to have a beard, and most of the time, hens don't have beards. Secondly, you can't shoot them out of trees because that's illegal, and lots of times they're sleeping, and that's to protect the bird. You have to use a certain type of gun with a certain type of shot in that gun. You have to shoot them in regulation shooting light, which is 30 minutes before sunlight, and in Missouri you can't hunt past 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And the best place to find those, like sunrise time, is like weather sites, weather.com. There's one called weatherground.com. And then lastly, you have to have tags and permits, which are like $10, $15 at Walmart, and you can get those. So because of those, because of conservation, and the fun and enjoyment of turkey hunting, it's just unique, and it's a good way to enjoy something that you're doing, but also practicing conservation. So while hunting is fun and exciting, I also know that it is necessary in controlling and maintaining healthy populations of turkeys. It's an activity that is worth the investment of time and resources for the opportunity to enjoy nature. Thank you. All right.